See how it's hard to open and close? Take a look at the salt spray on the window. Now look at the ocean. We're right across the street from the ocean. This salt gets in the windows, in the wheels. This is not a stainless steel wheel. So even though it was repaired just a few years ago, within 5 years, look at the rust. This track was replaced at the same time, it appears. But because it was never screwed down, it is separating and spreading. Also has issues with rust. A higher grade stainless track will help that. Stainless steel wheels will solve this problem. Look at the weather stripping here. Again, salt corrosion. This weather stripping is made out of wool with a wool backing. They have a nylon weather stripping now with a weather sweep, it's called, which is nothing more than a simple piece of plastic along the whole length of the weather stripping that gives a weather-tight seal, stopping the wind and the rain. If you go up top, you'll see that this screw had completely rusted, probably about the last time they worked on the door. So this frame piece came apart in the past. They attempted to fix it by putting on a screw. Here again, it was not stainless. It would have been better to take this panel out, re-drill this, and screw in there. And if you have to, you can use a rivet here, which may be what we do. But as a result, you see separation all the way in the seal. I can move this seal. And you can see separation in other parts of the seal where it's come loose. Another issue here, take a look at the drywall. Because of this style of lock, and because it has moved, the drywall has been pushing this door so that people try to open it while it's still locked. You can see it's literally pulling the screws right out of the wall and damaging the drywall. That also gives you a chance for water intrusion and wind intrusion. These seals are equally damaged on the interlock. You take a look at this interlock, you'll notice it never closes all the way. See how I can move it and the two panels separate? It does that with the wind all night long, probably keeping people up. If you go to the other end, watch here, as I move it, you'll see that moves as well. That's also another source for wind intrusion. So the way to fix that would be simply pushing this over so that it's in all the way. You'll get a better interlock, and when you're done and it's sealed, you can caulk it. Let's take a look at the other door for a moment. Here, I've already done work on it. I've replaced it with a screw-down track. See, I've riveted the track. At the end, I've used anchor screws. We also have a much higher grade wheel in there now. Stainless steel with stainless steel bolts. We're in the process of working this door, but the reason it's noteworthy is you see they've been struggling with the wind for years. They've gone to their local hardware store and tried to get self-stick seal in here, and they've tried to jam all kinds of things. Even a sweep, which was a simple door sweep, was put up against it. The problem with something like that is it always streaks the glass, and it doesn't actually make for a good weather seal. The best way to fix this is to get the interlock to work the way it was intended. So what we'll be doing with this is moving this door over, replacing the weather strip in the interlock, and getting this so that it closes properly. This lock over the years has moved. It should be set back further. When it's set back further, it will allow the door to close all the way. If you notice, the weather stripping isn't even making a seal on the door. Of course it's going to leak. All of these problems are far more than simply changing the wheel. You change the wheel, it rolls better, but it doesn't address any of the other issues that are really annoying. Let's go take a look at what it's causing. Follow. Look at the door. Here's the bedroom door. Every time someone opens the front door, it slams this door. They've had to put a door stop there. But whenever anyone forgets it, the wind takes it, the door slams. It's ruined the entire casing of the door. All because that door never has a good seal. One problem leads to another. That's why we have to address all the problems, much more than simply changing the wheels.